Hello, friends, and I welcome all of you to our weekly Wednesday evening YouTube live, The Concrete Show with Mukund Joshi. Who says that blended cement cannot be used in an infra project? Today, we have two distinguished guests who will take us on this fantastic journey. And, friends, let me welcome Mr. Abinash Mishra, Deputy Executive Director, Dalmia Cement, and Mr. Ramanjeet Walia, KAM, Dalmia Cement. Let me take them live on our stream. First, I will ask Abinash sir to join us in the stream.
Hi, good evening all.
Good evening, Abinash sir, and welcome to our concrete show. Sir, initially, I would just like to give your introduction to our audience and let them see what a great personality we have here today in our show. Abinash sir has a great educational background, studied from IIT Mumbai, and then he has got 22 years of in-depth experience in the field of building materials. Today, he is working as Deputy Executive Director with Dalmia Cement. Abinash sir, please allow me to add Ramanjeet Singh sir to our stream.
Yes, please, we must.
Yeah, good evening
Ramanjeet
all.
Singh sir, welcome to our concrete show.
Yeah, thank
It
you,
is
sir. Thank
great
you. Yeah.
Great to see you here. And Ramanjeet Singh sir has been very active into the field of taking the knowledge of concrete technology to that engineer who is working there on site, and how using this medium of internet today, how we all can reach him. Many experts from the country are connected with him, and he's helping to take this knowledge through various webinars on various subjects related to civil engineering. So at this point, I want to hand over to Abinash sir, but first I want to ask him, sir, this thought of blended cements in infra projects, how this thought came to you? Can we begin with that point?
So first of all, let me thank you, Mr. Joshi, to hold us in this platform for such a beautiful gathering. I have been going to infra projects from 1997, 98 onwards. I have been seeing that OPC is the only product which is liked because of its own properties. We all know. But the interesting fact is, other than OPC, there are blended cements which behave with advanced water reducing admixtures and HRWRs, MRWRs nowadays. It's not 1990s and 2000s. It's 2022, where millennials are quality control engineers and site engineers. So nothing is impossible. We will showcase how this how this culminated as an idea, because for the last 20 years, I also have been seeing that this is a small or a big challenge for the quality control engineers and site engineers who are working for a site, and it is a challenge for manufacturers like us, starting from ACC till the company I'm working. Everywhere I have been seeing that the same concept or myth is there, and we thought that let us start initiating live site trials and share it to maximum level of numbers of concrete enthusiasts who can help us understand more about that, with microsilica, without microsilica, high grade, low grade, and all those things we have been trying, and we are getting success in that. By this, I would like to invite all of you for this session, where it's a co-learning session. We will also try to learn from you, and we will also try to share our benefits of data which we collected. And uh, Today we will take you through the blended cement and OPC cement, along with type of blended cement which are used in large infra project, and why it should be used, and what are those benefits. We know all those benefits, but are those benefits nowadays vetted by test certificates, test results which are in site or at site? Third party test results can also always suffice, but is it going to suffice when we talk about my site if I am an engineer? And is it going to help me in terms of durability, in terms of pre or post concrete, green or hardened concrete? What are those things? So we will try to help you understand, and we will also try to note down the queries or questions from you so that we can solve it further. So we can go to the slide. Uh, okay, after this, yes. We are India's number four cement manufacturing company. We are now at 35, 36 million tons capacity, planning to go to 40 million tons in 2025 and 130 million tons in 2030. But the only premise we are working is we want to be the company who is producing 100% blended cement. See, we are highest blended cement manufacturer in the country. Apart from this, we also believe in getting into a sphere which nobody can compete along with us in terms of technology. You must be knowing that CP Balance has declared in 2018 Dalmia Cement to be world's greenest cement. So we always take pride when we talk about green, less carbon emission per metric ton of clinker or cement produced. And this is a brief, accolade of our company. We are founded at 1935, and till that time we are growing, and we are going on excellence. Next. And these are some commercial numbers. We crossed 10,000 crores last financial year. We are eyeing much more increase in top line this year, and we are also looking at shareholders' benefit in terms of getting into lower clinker conversion ratio, so that we can be more green and sustainable. We produce Portland slag cement, Portland pozzolana cement, composite cement. We also produce OPC, but very, very scarce. Sulfate resisting cement, oil well cement, and railway slipper cement are special class cement. These are needed when customer wants all those specifications to be covered, and based on the requirement. And now the motto behind moving from gray to green is our corporate slogan. Now we are moving towards green. How it is happening, I'll showcase in next slides. See, if you see, World Business Council for Sustainable Development, WCSD, or if you see UNFCCC talk about COP26, and everywhere you'll find that our company is participating, and we are advocating about the less carbon footprint per ton of cement produced, where we are the lowest. We are at 395 kg per ton, and we are further working with AFR and other initiatives to lower it down to 300 kind of thing. The strive of excellence is on. Next. And this is one table which which a site engineer or an engineer who is involved in concreting manufacturing is not that excited to see, but to learn, you can imagine that the Indian company Dalmia Cement is having a weightage rank of 1, which because of that we are the greenest cement manufacturing company in this in world. So these are, you can see CRH being one multinational. You can see CMEX. You can see Heidelberg also. You can see Lafarge also. Many companies are there who are striving towards excellence, and we are keeping our commitment to save Mother Earth, being a sustainable green cement manufacturing company. Next. These are few datas which we also can share with you if you are really interested to know how the carbon footprint is reducing year after year, and how we have planned till 2040, and how we are going to be carbon negative during 2040. What is our commitment? All those things are available in website, but we can also share those things for your academic interest. But we have committed that we will be carbon negative by 2040. And these are some data points where you can see Portland slag cement being 39% emission reduction over OPC. And if you see percentage of CO2 emission reduction in comparison to PSC and PPC, you can see it is 17%. Same with composite cement. Why this slide is shown? It clearly resembles that as responsible engineers, it is with our hand only. Whatever we do for us and the coming generation. Are we contributing to our coming generation or not? That we must think. Just completing. I'm also a civil engineer. I'm a PG construction management candidate. I also can go to you, and we both can construct the project with whatever specification has been given. But who is going to initiate the journey of excellence? It is us, or the person who is following specification, and he is following specifications which are 20 years old and all those things. So that those things should be kept in mind, because this 2010, 12, 15 onwards, the journey of millennials have come. We should not be left behind on knowledge basis when we are old, and we create our own legacy stories where those stories doesn't hold any water in terms of real addition to the society. So I take always a lot of pride when I do a thing which is going to reflect on my legacy after 10 years or 20 years of my life. Next. And to add to the accolades, we are now Griha certified manufacturers. Our brand is Dalmia Infra Pro. You must be knowing, you must be seeing in the sites. Dalmia Infra Green, which is early strength, high performance cement used in airports and metros, and this slag cement, Poznan cement, composite cement, all these four products are now Griha certified products. These are all Griha certificates, Griha Council certificates we wanted to showcase with pride. And we are also a green product of the year, and we have got that green eco level stamp and all for these four products. Okay, so enough of talking about our product and company. Now, the intention or the content of this deliberation or discussion or meeting you all as a blessings, we found that why composite cement and blended cement is needed when we have got OPC, and we can mix any other thing, or else we can construct anything with OPC. If we go through the microstructure of composite cement actually is made with slag, ground granulated blast furnace slag, and fly ash. The top picture right hand side denotes the microscopic view of fly ash, which are spherical in nature, uh, and they are water absorbing, and they are quenchy, amorphous. And second one is slag, which is hedral, glassy, and having too much of a corners and crevices. And all these things makes a perfect combination for preparing a cement which is made with both the things, slag, fly ash, and clinker, obviously. This composite cement is only 4 years, 5 years old in this country. Before 4 years or something, this has got uh, a code which is coming into practice. Nobody is interested to use composite cement, thinking that it might result in early strength or latter age strength and all those things. But believe me, we will show you certain cases where we have used composite cement with required amount of reduced or required amount of high range water reducers and set plasticizers and all, and we have found that that is better performing in many cases, better performing in lateral edge strength or mid edge strength comparison to OPC plus fly ash or OPC plus GGBFS and all. That we also can share live data as in future. Next. And same is with Portland slag cement, the formation of ettringite and the availability of net glass content. That is, it should be 92% in slag. Then only it is eligible to be mixed with cement. And this slag with glass content comes in building of the voids which are there when concrete gets hardened. It's called calcium silicate hydrate gel. We all know that calcium carbonate, when added with the water, it comes out with calcium hydroxide, and CO2 gets released. Whenever we see lime leaching, we always blame on sand or sometimes blame on something else, but the real thing to blame is high free lime content in that matter. It might be plaster, it might be lintel concrete, it might be a full depth concrete or something which has started leaching with calcium hydroxide, and we cannot help it. The only thing it is getting help is with reaction of silicon dioxide or silica content in slag. When it is being ground to reactive level, it creates calcium silicate hydrate gel, and that is a dense density building product in the concrete or the cement sand aggregate mortar. And here comes Portland Pozzolana cement. Here, fly ash is being used with being ground with clinker, and the benefit in this product is the alkalinity of subject when we make it. And believe me, although spherical structure of fly ash is more quenchy, it absorbs a lot of water, but it also gives very good glide to the concrete structure. Whoever who are using OPC plus fly ash, they can add their comments values when you find this to be less harsh with adjusted quantity of admixture. So the question is whether we are going to continue with OPC cement and fly ash, which doesn't have a method of control of total sulfur content, total trace mineral content, total metal content. We do not have anything. We just add and make the concrete and say, make it set so that it produces a structure which is as governed by codes and all. But what about durability, concrete covers life, and others? Here, if you use PPC cement in your site, made with graded fly ash, tested and pre-prepared to survive weathering conditions, will definitely add value to you. Yes, there are questions. OPC plus fly ash gives good cost benefit. It doesn't give good cost benefit. It was having this kind of effect before 5 years, 10 years, 8 years, but nowadays PPC are super competent. All those fly ash which is being sourced are actually graded. They are not just added to make cement, because this cement also goes to retail, where retailers, where the customers are who is going to have it concreting done for a roof or something, is the crucial most value driver for a company. So innovation have come through, and believe me, we will share case studies where we have been finding that Portland Pozzolana cement added with good amount of minerals and supplementary cementitious material, which is addition, can achieve M80 grade concrete without OPC plus fly ash jinx or myth we have in our mind. The only thing is that we have to have water to cement ratio controlled, and this is the reaction which I was talking about calcium silicate hydrate gel. It is a paste which gets hardened by the concrete's edge, and you create a strong component which is done from the secondary reaction of the cement with water and calcium. This is internationally proven. You can see with your own eyes when we see permeability test on long term, and this is part of codes and standards now in many international standards, and India also is going to come up with. And these are microscopic view. The left one, the second most, then the extreme right, you will find when you see denser packing paste in composite cement, you will find more denser, and Portland slag cement you will find denser, and Portland pozzolana cement you will find partially denser because of lack of silica, and then less denser is ordinary Portland cement, we know. And if we know that ordinary Portland cement doesn't give you denser concrete, we add supplementary cementitious material as fine aggregate or cementitious product too. It is our responsibility to ensure that the concrete has to be an impermeable one, and we do not want to add admixtures or IS 91032645 to make it more denser. So we call it waterproof concrete and all. It's not needed if we do properly, with the mix. Next. And these kind of proper grading of inter particle size distribution creates very good packing density. You can see and witness many good results which have been in internet for the last 10 years by Dr. H.K. Kwan of Nanyang Technological University. He also has been working with packing density for the last 20-25 years. And in blended cement, when cement is prepared sparingly with right kind of supplementary cementitious material or fly ash or slag, you will find packing density to be engineered. And believe me, this packing density gives concrete a good life. And that's what is the responsibility of a quality engineer, a site engineer, or engineer in charge at site always to be. And these are all when blended cement is I have been saying this alkali silica reaction, it improves resistance because of density, having more silica in it, having secondary reaction and all. And lower in permeability, we have been discussing almost all the points we have discussed in last 2-3 slides while I have been talking about the density. So from this point onwards, I would like to request Ramanjeet Singh Walia, who is our national head CAM concrete technology. He has been with us for a quite long period, and he has been with concrete and doing lot of site-based research, which are not lab-based research. So he will share the findings of tests we have conducted third party, and then he will take you through the very, very important case studies on high grade and moderate grade concrete. And I sincerely thank for giving time to listen to me and see the slides. Now, over to Ramanjeet to continue, please.
Sir,
Yeah,
before we continue, Ramanjit sir, just a short question break for you, because sir,
Yeah.
so many questions are coming up and people are really interested in understanding. I just want to take one or two questions, not too much time of the audience.
Okay, great.
Sir, the one question which is repeatedly coming up is, can we make a high strength concrete? Probably Ramanjit Singh sir would answer it later on. I don't know, but this is one of the questions which is interesting to many people. M80, M90, M100, how do we make that kind of a concrete with a blended cement? And then it is about precautions. And so the main thing is, many clients today, when RMC concrete comes to them, they are not ready to accept GGBFS or fly ash mixed concrete. But probably a blended cement concrete might be acceptable to these clients, for whatever
Yeah.
reason they don't
Yeah.
accept it. So, what are your thoughts on these 2 points? Either you can answer now or later.
I would like to answer both of them shortly. Number two answer is I really compliment to the idea and the our invitees resonating, because I have been seeing a lot of shift and requests by tier two RMC units where we are requested to send slag cement to them or PPC cement to them because of the obvious reason customer wants everything to be used as packed as spick and span, not from bulk or GGBFS or fly ash because of those unknown reasons to us where he doesn't believe or something like that. It is happening. It is happening, and we are getting a good response from. We can share with you the slag cement and PPC cement sales from India's best of the best RMC plants in even in tier two, tier three cities of country because of these reasons. First one is yes, we can produce high strength, high performance concrete with slag cement, with PPC cement. We have got a product which is engineered from source. It's called beneficiation of clinker to perform and give you. It's a blended cement, PPC and blended cement, PSC, only patented cement in India, which is called Dalmia Infra, and that gives you 28 days strength in 3 days, and it can reach M120 grade, M100 grade also. We have conducted trials and we have got results. We can do it at your site. You can take the sample free of cost, and we'll support you to do that. Apart from that, normal slag cement and PPC cement also can give you M100 grade concrete. It has been done near old passport office in Worli in Mumbai during 2009-2010 for Raheja Revanta project by Samsung C&T, where I was concrete team leader for preparing M100 grade concrete when I introduced ultrafine GGBFS to country. It is called Alcofine 1203 when I was in Holcim. It was not Holcim Lafarge. So yes, it's possible. With the increment of packing density and decreasing the water to cement ratio sparingly with melamine based admixtures and aggregate grading, it's possible. And it is being done in many of the sites in country. We can share that also. Hope I could answer. And by this, I request Ramanjeet to chip in and please continue. And all other questions, we will also take it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We will take rest of the questions after, probably towards the end. Yes,
Welcome.
yes, Ramanjeet Singh, sir. Thanks.
Yes, sir. So as sir has told nicely about the blended cements, and as the topic suggests, breaking the myth, we in the construction industry, as I am seeing these questions also, can we use cement in blended cements in high grade concretes and all. So these are some RCPT test results which you can see. With PSC, it is coming 167, which we would never have been thought with OPC. So this shows how what is the strength of this cement, and how much durability we can get with this cement. And when we are going into high grade of concrete, we need to keep a note of this our heat of hydrations and also this packing density. So this blended cements have been proven that they have a lower heat of hydration as compared to OPC, and also better durability. So this you can see. We have test results. If someone wants, we can share. So this is surface resistivity test. This is also you can see. These are some uh, differentiators where the results of composite cement, you can find it at our, we can send you our MTCs and all other third party test reports. Uh, this is for composite cement. These are our approved this customers who have approved this composite cement. They are using. You can see a wide variety of customers, different segments they have been using in roads and buildings and infrastructure projects. It is being used. Same is for Portland slag cement. PSC, we are the largest producers of PSC in the country, and we are supplying to very national importance projects like metros and others, we are supplying PSC. Due to this durability only and better strength requirements, they are using PSC. And these are some of our proud customers. Same is with PPC. So this, as sir has told, listed all the benefits of using blended cements. I would cover the areas of application. This you can use them in residential buildings, infrastructure projects, hydropower projects, underwater, marine structures, precast, sewage treatments, hydraulic structures, canals, water treatment plants. And I have seen one comment that can we use it in aerated concrete? Yeah, we have successfully used blended cements in aerated concretes also, and also in early strength requirements. There is also a myth that these using blended cements we won't get early strength, but we have used. You will see in my next slides that we have successfully used this cement in early strength requirements. So these are some case studies. This is Tata Steel Jamshedpur. We have done some trials of M30 grade where in 370 kg cement, composite cement, we got M30 grade superior than this OPC. At the 28 day strength and also 7 day strength were higher than OPC, 42.75 in 370 kg. The only thing is we just changed the admixture, chemical admixture. This is like I was mentioning earlier. This is a lighthouse project in Ranchi where we have done trials with composite cement for early strength. Their requirement was 25 MPa in 24 hours. So recently we have done these trials and the ACT was 68.3 MPa in 565 kg cement. Whereas in OPC, they were earlier trying it with PSC and OPC also, they were not getting results because the workability requirements were minimum 550 flow in 90 minutes. So using this Dalmia Infra Pro composite cement, we were able to achieve early strength and along with the workability requirements. This is one more study with our composite cement M35 grade in a highway project. Here we use 390 kg of cement, and all the slides if you are able to read, the water requirement of these cements are lesser than our OPC cements. That's why we are able to get better strength and also the admixture content which OPC requires. Here we are the admixtures are lesser. So this is M30, 35 two grades we have done. This is a bridge, HL bridge in Odisha. Here we are successfully using M40 grade in PQC in 440 kg cement. We are getting 50.2 MPa in 28 days. This is DMRC. In DMRC, we are using 430 kg of our this PSC slag cement, and our results are very good. And even in all the projects in DMRC and this NCRTC, National Capital Region Transport Corporation, it is being used. So this is NTPC Tandwa. This is fiber reinforced concrete. So they were earlier using PPC but we suggested them to use PSC in place of PPC. So you can see here also with this PSC, they are getting the desired workability, and which was not which was a bit difficult with their PPC cement, the other brand cement they were using. So this they achieved strength also, and they have now approved this PPC. This is a classic example of highway project where the OPC was mentioned in the specifications, but with our we approached the authorities also and the contractor also. We did a lot of trials there, and we they found benefits with using PSC, and now they are using. Earlier they were using this 360 kg OPC plus 50 kg fly ash, but I being my most of experience is in ready mix concrete, and nowadays we the consistent supply of GGBS or fly ash is not available at places. So they were having some issues in their fly ash supplies, and it was also not good quality fly ash they were getting. So we suggested them for PSC to use PSC. Now they have started trials with composite cement also. So they are getting good results with this, and the workability also you can see it is better with the blended cement as compared to the site blend, because the admixture which you can see we use 0.5% admixture and we are getting 145 slump in 2 hours, and whereas in OPC plus fly ash blend they were getting 120 slump, and the mix was also harsh. So this is hydroelectric power. Here also we are using PPC, our PPC successfully here in M20, 25, 30, 35, 40, all because here the heat of hydration is a big problem. So they are using PPC only, mass concreting works. This is that Gabar only, uh, 30 M35 grade. This is a tunnel project where they are using PPC for their tunnel lining and also the uh, other works. So here we have done a trial with M for M30 with PPC for with 380 kg cement, and they are getting excellent results with respect to the setting time, as the setting time plays an important role. So they were earlier they were doubting that they won't get the setting time in the blended cement, but the blended cement proved to be beneficial for them. This is another project in the same package. This is at metro project at Chennai, where the client is taking concrete from RDC concrete. So here also we have done some trials with for M25 and all, and they are now using PPC. So that's all.
So, thank you, Ramanjeet, for taking us through the important slides. And at the end, there's a call for action, which we would like to request that all of us should look at the opportunities. I have been seeing the chats where the benefits of composite cement over PSC, PPC is asked, whether the grinding aid is used for getting into final cement, and what kind of RCPT result it shows, is it below 200 or not. Believe me, all these blended products are made with thousand and thousand hours of research of all the good technocrats, enthusiasts all across world, because everybody is doing that. Now, the request we want to make that please let us go green. And by saying go green in our company, or as a concrete enthusiast myself, I am not at all looking at talking. It's all about doing. And why I'm so confident and submitting you all of you with a confidence, that we have started doing it and we have been getting results, and we want to circulate it to entire fraternity that it's possible. I have read Professor M.S. Setty's book. You have read Professor M.S. Setty's book. We have done concrete mix design in our life thousands and thousands. But when was the last time when we promoted blended cement in infra project and it succeeded? Don't you think that we will get the kind of happiness in our heart that I did something which really affects Mother Earth? As a civil engineer, concrete engineer, I can do this. So let us go to that direction, that let us all put together our own heart and soul and let us do that. It's not about saving a company, promoting a company. It's all about saving all of us and the generation coming ahead of us. So it's all. Thank you from our side. Over to Mukundi, please.
Sir, thank you so much. And almost you have answered all the questions. I just want to highlight 2 points which have come forward in your presentation. Two very important points according to me. So, the first one, when I looked at the RCPT value, and we can produce such a durable concrete with a blended cement. So, that was a big takeaway. Anyone having any doubt इन द माइंड के मुझे GGBFS ही साइड के ऊपर यूज करना पड़ेगा, मुझे 70% ही और 30% OPC करना पड़ेगा, और वॉट एवर इट इज, so that one slide removed all that doubt. You can take a blended cement and produce equally a durable concrete and a high strength concrete, as you mentioned. That was very important takeaway for all of us civil engineers. The second takeaway for us was the cost comparison which Walia sir showed on so many projects.
Yes.
एंड दोस्तों, हम सबके मन में है कि फ्लाई ऐश में सेपरेटली लूंगा, ओपीसी लूंगा तो शायद मेरा कंक्रीट इकोनॉमिकल होगा. But we have seen so many examples given by Walia sir that no, you can go with a blended cement, use a right mix design and take the benefit of the consistent quality. आज issue क्या हमारे पास, जो fly ash आती है, we are not sure, what is going to be in the next bulker. तो हमेशा factor of safety add करना पड़ता है. And somewhere when a blended cement comes from a good reputed company, we can be assured कि आज जो बल्कर में आ रहा है वही next 6 months मुझे मिलने वाला है. And let's take benefit of that, create a durable concrete, produce a high strength concrete, and also save some money doing that. Right, sir? So thank you so much, Walia sir, Abinash sir, for being on the show. It was a very great learning for our audience today. And we wish you all the best in your endeavor, taking the blended cement to the infra projects. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all. Thank you all.